obviously the sense of urgency, was at a very high level, and the whole team understood that, and we did a great job of executing the game plan from the get-go, and play with good energy. Yeah.
What's been your focus in that matchup with Vucevic? Have you managed to slow him down?
I don't know. It's the playoff mindset. Studying, their set, studying his game, understanding, how they're trying to get him the ball, and the team, and we do a really good job of on pick and rolls, sometimes switching and helping me when he pops. It was a good, a good game plan.
Their offense as a whole didn't really seem to get on track very much. What were the keys for you guys defensively?
I think we were more physical on the ball tonight. That allowed us to kind of lead from that point. And I think we boxed out, for longer stretches. I think we did a pretty good job of finishing possessions with rebounds. I think that was the good thing for us.
You've been on the other side of a few of these Kawhi performances in the past. How nice was it to be wearing the same jersey when he has a game like this?
I just like, when he's aggressive and when he's decisive with the ball, when he goes north-south, that makes things really tough on the other team. And defensively, I thought he did a great job also being, aggressive on the ball, helping guys when he's on the gap and disturbing their offense. Even though he had a quick foul trouble, he stayed disciplined and he changes the game in different ways.
How big was Kyle for you guys tonight?
He's always big. I mean, and not only scoring, I think he made a lot of plays defensively. He did a great job fighting over screens, helping guys. Like I said, overall, I think it was a really good, team effort. You guys did a good job.
What's the mindset of the team now heading back to Orlando with the 1-1 tie?
Look at the things that that we can improve on, and obviously, we got to keep the same mindset defensively that we had tonight. When you go on the road, it's a little bit different, but you regardless of your offense, your defense does not rely on your offense.
Obviously, there's going to be some adjustments, but does tonight maybe give you a blueprint for how you guys will want to play the rest of the way in this series?
I mean, ideally, obviously, but you still have to be ready for all the things that they're going to do, and you got to expect the best shot, obviously, and prepare for that. But I think the energy that we play tonight, it's what's needed in the playoffs, and there's no other way around that.
Marc, you've competed against Kawhi in the playoffs.
Yep.
You haven't spent a ton of time with him here, but did you see a difference in sort of his energy level, his focus tonight?
I think he was focused also in the first game one, but defensively tonight, I think he, was, from everybody, not just from Kawhi. I think everybody had that mindset defensively that we understood. And you get to kind of marinate on the game one for a couple of days. You're going to come out with a lot of energy and discipline and execute that game plan like we did, and that's what it's needed. There's no, like I said before, there's no two ways around it.
I apologize if you've been asked this already, but is that as thorough of 48 minutes as you guys have played since you've been here?
Defensively, I believe so. Yeah. But like I said, it's the playoffs, and that's what's necessary, and that's what's required out of everybody. And when we start the game, we gotta set the tone and play it, as hard and as physical as the referee is gonna allow it, and keep that energy for the whole game.
I think it was important. We just understood that that's the intensity we have to bring to if we, we want to kind of win this series. So it was good for us to just come in understanding, the game plan and just doing it and bringing intensity from the jump.
Pascal, was that verbalized before you guys hit the floor?
Yeah, for sure. We knew, we had lack of, we had lack in the first game. So that's what we came in with, that mentality to just kind of bring that intensity from the start.
Is it fun when you guys are just?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we have the potential to be really good defensively, and I think when we we all, connected together and do it at the same time. I think it's fun. We in transition, we play faster, and that's our style of play.
What's it like as a teammate, but also a fan of the game when Kawhi is on a roll like he was?
Yeah, it's great. Just seeing him, type of shots that he's making, and just the way he was playing tonight. He was in foul trouble too, which was, I think, just the way he was playing with all those fouls and how he was still, being himself and playing at his pace. Pretty impressive, for me just to watch, and I think it was great for him to just go out there and be dominant.
What have you guys been able to do to neutralize Vucevic?
I think, we all know he's a really good player, all-star. We just got to make it tough for him, and we can't let him just have easy, shots and stuff like that. Kind of make it difficult, and make sure that we always have, people in the paint when he comes through, and just make it hard for him.
Was tonight the Kyle that you kind of got used to when he's playing?
I mean, yeah, I think, people got a little crazy about game one, but we all knew the type of guy that he is, and just seeing him work every day, and we know what I push. For me, I think what I like is just the fact that he was just aggressive and was looking to drive and all that. I feel like the first game he was more passive and stuff, but this game I just, from the jump, he had that fire in his eyes and just was driving and kicking and doing all the dirty work, taking charges, and that's the Kyle we know for sure. And I mean, first game he was doing the same thing, he just didn't score. So.
You mentioned Kawhi playing through foul trouble. For you or for anybody, how much does foul trouble sort of inhibit what you're trying to do out there?
Right, yeah, it's tough. I think, that's why I said for me it was good to watch. Because for me, when I get 2 fouls, I kind of get nervous because I don't know what to do and stuff. I think just see him being himself and being on offense, just being smart, and this was really pretty impressive.
You guys really seemed determined to set a tone in that first 5 minutes of the game. What was said in your room, or how do you flip that switch the way you guys did defensively?
It wasn't flipping the switch. It was more just being locked in on every coverage, everything we wanted to do. Just being on the same page and communication. Making sure we helped each other, and making sure that, if someone went to help, that someone helped the helper and helped the helper. And it was basically just make sure we just play hard.
At the back on the left, Kyle, to your left.
Louis Zatzman, Raptors Republic. That third quarter was incredible for everyone, but for Kawhi, especially on offense. What's he like during explosions like that?
He's really good. He's a talented basketball player. He's been aggressive all series, the couple games so far, and tonight he was just in a groove, getting downhill, getting to his spots. He's a player who he knows where he wants to be on the floor, and when he gets to those spots, it's pretty tough to guard him.
At the back to your right, Kyle.
Kyle, I mean, not the greatest first game for you, but in tonight's game, much more effective. What did you do differently, or how did you feel going into this game?
Made some shots.
Bruce, were you looking?
Kyle, when your shot's going, what does that open up for you and kind of for everything else for this team?
I think just me being more aggressive, getting downhill, getting to my spots a lot easier, and, figuring it out and going back and watching the film. I wasn't as aggressive as I could have been, and tonight was a little bit different. Just be more aggressive, be more assertive. It's kind of figuring it out, and it's always a new game. One game is one game. Game two is a game two. Now we're on to game three, and it's going to be a different game. It's going to be more adjustments. Both teams will go back, watch film, and see what they can do to get better, and I'll go back and watch the film and see where I could be even better.
Okay, go ahead for questions for Kawhi, please.
Kawhi, Michael Grange from Sportsnet. That first quarter, the first 4 or 5 minutes of that quarter, it looked like they weren't going to get a shot up almost. What was said before you guys hit the floor that inspired that kind of defensive intensity?
Just all of us buying in and, just wanting to come out and win this game. we didn't feel like we played our best basketball game one, and just wanted to protect home floor, really. That's it.
Hey, Kawhi, Eric Corrine from The Athletic. Obviously, you had foul trouble early in the first and then again in the second. How do you play through it, and how easy or difficult is to play your game while considering, the danger of picking up another one?
Just can't be as aggressive as I want to on the defensive end. So just really just trying to play as perfect as possible, just getting to spots early and just making sure I don't reach and try to get a cheap one. That's all I could do. But, I just stuck in it, knew I don't foul too much during the regular season, and just kept trying to really just play my game.
Kawhi, John Denton, OrlandoMagic.com. What's your plan of attack against a guy like Aaron Gordon? And it seems like you really use the picks by Gasol. Do you try to run him off of screens and use his screen ability?
Just playing within the offense, just reading angles, reading the back side of the defense. Just trying to get into the paint. They're a good defensive team. They help each other. Just really just trying to play, team basketball. Get to my spots, see if I draw two. If I do, just pass it.
Hey, Will Lou from Yahoo Sports. What did you make of Kyle Lowry's performance today? Obviously, he bounced back in a big way.
He played well tonight. He made shots. That's all he didn't do game one. Felt like he played hard game one. Rebounded the ball well for a point guard. Led us an assist. But tonight he led shots. He made shots. He led us in intensity. And, he did a great job of bouncing back. And, he's a pro. That's what pros do. They know it's just one game. And they come in the next game ready to play.
Thank you very much.